Let's eat some shit.
Fantastic.
You can swear, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're not. This is just for fun.
I
Just
prefer
for
not
us.
to.
Yeah. Tony last week almost lost his shit eating a hot dog. So
Really?
yeah. So we're in for a treat.
So this is tencha, the precursor to matcha, and what I like about it is it's almost like a peppercorn versus ground pepper. It's not as in your face when it's in its whole form.
Uh-oh, is there gold in that?
There is a little gold. Start with the bling.
Finally.
So we're always trying to one up what's on the market, and so we're like, what would be a way to kind of one up the samurai, and let's put a little gold leaf in there.
Yeah. Make your urine sparkle.
Absolutely.
It's like Goldschlager.
It is like gold.
Same concept.
Are you able to piss out gold? You can only shit out gold, right?
Does the gold add to the flavor?
I mean, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or is that
Its
just a
own.
mental thing? Is that just like, I'm drinking gold,
It
man?
depends. It depends how much gold you drink, you know? Some people become immune, they drink so much gold.
It's like turquoise. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's got an emerald hue. The coolest thing they do to this tea is they actually shield the tea field for 6 weeks before the end of the season. And what happens is it actually forms chlorophyll within the leaves and thus gives it that emerald hue.
I like the flecks of gold in there. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
It is very attractive
Why
to the
not?
eye. Yeah.
I mean, imagine if your weed looked like that, right?
Shit. I mean, who's to say that it can't?
Yeah, that's what I
right?
say. Sprinkle a little
Sprinkle
gold in
some
there
fucking gold.
and charge
They just
extra.
done it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
So with teas, you're looking for more like subtle characteristics, right? We're not looking for like punch you in the face like Lipton bullshit. We're looking for like things that are very subtle and very
a little
light
more of
and
an
pale.
elegant
Yeah,
finish. You
right.
know? I mean, everyone got their start really in the States on Lipton, and nothing wrong with a pedestrian.
I love
you know?
Lipton
It's
iced
all
tea.
good. There's nothing
It's
wrong with it,
delicious.
but,
Yeah, and
you
Arnold
know,
Palmer.
You can really accentuate it
Sure.
by really working with a really nice varietal. The easiest style of tea in the world to make is always black tea, and this is a style of tea known as Emperor's Age Keeman. Keeman is the style of tea that the Queen of England loves. So what we do is every year we buy huge, usually 100, 200 kilos of Keeman Hoa Yae, and then have it hand sorted 2 or 3 additional times. And what happens in the end is it becomes just even more refined than the normal batch. But then we take it to the next level and we age it in oak barrels for anywhere between 2 to 5 years.
Ooh, that'd be sick.
This is a good. I like this one.
I like this
Beautiful.
one.
It's
Yeah.
really elegant. Kind of rolls down the tongue.
What's amazing is like all the teas come from the same plant, so it depends on the process of what they go through. Obviously, white tea is going to be the least processed, and green tea, black tea, pu'er tea.
Everything's a process. Everything has to be a process.
Has to be a process.
That's great. I love the black tea.
Thank you.
How do you feel about people taking baths in tea?
I think it's fantastic. As
Really?
long as they got a good plumber, you're good.
Yeah.
I was known for clogging
used
a
to
lot
take-
of bathrooms. not from my situations,
bath
but
in
I
that,
tell people take a bath in chamomile, and then they're like, it clogged as a drain, and I'm like, yeah, we're supposed to filter it out.
Filter it out. Yeah.
But not with that though, because you got to have the gold floating around.
Well, the gold we
Sure.
can leave in there. The gold
Yeah.
won't clog,
Yeah.
What's next?
So I don't know if you guys ever seen this. We were like, what would be the most over-the-top bitters we can make? And so we took Perigord winter truffles, aged them in,
Jesus Christ.
you got to do what you got to do. Aged them in 195 proof, proprietary brandy, and just extracted this amazing infusion.
It's just
and
it's
then made
comical
bitters.
almost the way.
Oh, yeah.
because
It's
your
ridiculous.
process
It's
is
so over the
exactly the
top.
same. Yeah, your process is exactly the same as other restaurants and
Yeah.
chefs and stuff. It's great. I
Yeah.
love listening to it.
Yeah.
But I also love that we went from like these really gentle teas to like, fuck it, this shit was illegal 3 years ago. Now it's in my hand.
And I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but really the way you kind of taste bitters is you kind of like dab a little on your hand and then rub them together.
It's like cologne.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, because it evaporates because of the high alcohol content.
Absolutely. But it's the aroma stays.
Oh my god.
Kind of smells a little like soy sauce too.
Yeah,
Right?
it's a little
Absolutely.
soy saucy.
It's umami.
It's umami as fuck.
Yeah. But it's just kind of a way to kind of heighten the aroma and really.
Do you have a little bit of whiskey I can try it on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's
Here's
try
the
it.
technology.
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's try it. A little
Yeah.
dab on a shot or something.
I also like the shape
I'd
of
love to do
the
that.
glass. That's pretty interesting.
Pretty baller.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
pretty
it's only
baller.
11 a.m. Why not?
Is it? It's 10:04. It's 11. Yeah.
I could probably get drunk because it's 40.
Absolutely.
Wow, that'd be like the most ball. How much is this thing?
It's about retails for about 90 a bottle.
Wow, that'd be.
That's actually not bad. I would expect it to have been a lot more. Not gonna lie.
That's some balling ass shit right there.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here. And this is something that you guys produce, right?
Yeah.
That's
This
dope.
is the no one else
We got
does this,
actually one of
right?
the first licenses in Chicago for bitters in a long time. I mean, it's his patent. Anyone who's crazy enough to take, $50,000 in
That's a
black winter
great-
truffles
yeah.
and put it
That's
in
a
something.
great
I mean,
answer.
it's like,
Yeah,
I mean, they're welcome to it.
it's patented in its own way.
So that's really all it takes for like a serving.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is
Wow.
bitters. Yeah,
Yeah.
but can you taste the truffle in it?
I don't get a lot of the truffle.
We could beef it up.
Can we beef it up a little?
Absolutely.
Just another.
Technology.
Yeah.
Let's put a little bit. Look how you keep saying that.
I mean, why hold back now?
Yeah. I mean, we're in it.
There we go.
We're in it.
There we go.
I mean, next move we'll just break out the white truffle chartreuse. You'll forget what's happening.
See, now he's talking my language.
Oh yeah. Okay. So now this is beef the fuck up. Holy fuck.
That's awesome.
You know what's crazy?
I gotta get one of those.
You don't even taste the whiskey anymore.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just like it like coats it.
That's
That is
awesome.
insane.
Isn't that cool?
I like that very
Fuck.
much. I feel like I can't drink whiskey anymore without that.
I mean, you should literally have this as like a holster.
Right.
You know?
Everywhere you go, just
You get the holster. I'll give you the bitters.
Every time I order,
yeah.
excuse me.
That totally elevated that whiskey. I mean, the whiskey
That's
was good
awesome.
on its own
That was
already,
awesome,
but then
yeah.
that just like
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
explodes it. I think a perfect transition right here would be to work our way into black winter truffle maple syrup.
You're trying
We
to
did
sleep
this
me,
with.
aren't What's going on here, buddy?
A long and arduous process, but the flavor.
my
just
god.
That's
Dope enough,
ridiculous,
you
man. This should be illegal.
I agree.
I would pour that over like a walrus steak or something.
Yeah,
something
that's-
really fucking rare and
Oh my
weird.
god, this is so good.
I like that.
I don't know why that came to my mind, but
Yeah.
something fucked up, you know what I mean? 'Cause-
I'm a simple guy. I just want this on some pancakes. Pancakes and sausage with this?
Incredible.
I can't-
Sausage.
Just give me regular, like, IHOP breakfast
Sure.
with this.
Why not?
Elevated with this.
That's the next segment. We're gonna go to IHOP with
And we
this
get- we
fucking
buy-
shit. We're
how
like,
much is a
hold
bottle
the
of this?
syrup.
This is like, retails for about $125 a bottle.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, absolutely,
Totally
it's worth
worth
Shit,
it.
this is our baby. We
Absolutely.
love it.
This will make IHOP breakfast, like, elevated.
Oh, it would freak out the IHOP.
Yeah.
We bought one bottle a while ago and it lasted us like a month.
I gotta have this.
Most of it because we were eating it like by the spoonful because we're terrible people. But
This is probably, well, I can say that this is the best syrup I've ever had.
I'm surprised he didn't ask if you want to pour it into your whiskey.
I just want to, I mean, I could just, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
I've
yeah,
had-
let's try that.
No.
Wait, can you mix this with tea?
100%.
Dude.
You could use it to sweeten tea. You could
Yeah.
use it to sweeten anything.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But this is our favorite category where it's ordinary, extraordinary.
Yeah.
Obviously, everyone's had maple syrup, but have they had truffle maple syrup aged in bourbon barrels? It's like,
Definitely
really?
not. Yeah.
Snap.
I'm in.
And, yeah.
So there's a style of sugar known as Jaggery, and Jaggery is traditionally, a couple hundred years ago, was always made by hand pounding the actual ingredient.
Wow, aren't you an expert at Jaggery? I'm sorry. That was just
Is that like a cross between jacking off and archery? Yeah. Yeah.
But it's
When you tell us the stories of the origins and stuff, it makes me think like, how the fuck did they figure that out?
I
You what
know.
How the fuck did they figure out pounding liquid to get to that state and have it solidify? How do they know that?
right,
You know what I
we would
mean? That's
take a
pretty
hammer and a
genius.
hot
Yeah.
liquid and it was a smart move.
Unless they were just like bored as shit or
Right.
just angry at something. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Can you make tea out of mushrooms? Like mushroom teas?
Sure.
Right?
Of course.
So you can make like a truffle tea.
Absolutely.
You guys have a truffle tea?
We do have a truffle tea.
You do have a truffle tea?
Absolutely.
I did not
I
know.
mean, of course, it's got a little 24 karat gold in there, but
That's even better.
but it's free. It's actually freeze dried.
We got always up the
Whatever.
ball
There's
on
no
it.
end in sight. I
Little
mean, maybe
diamond
2
right on
days
top.
later we run out of ideas,
Yeah.
but, you know. One of the absolute most elegant and favorite spices we've come across in the last 5 years is this. It's a compote peppercorn, but what's over the top is it's a salted peppercorn. So they're literally picking it from the, from the bush, and then they're literally just salting it. And when they salt it, it's basically almost causing like a fermentation.
Oh my god,
That's
this
like a
is so
really
good.
intense snack,
Yeah,
right?
that'd be a serious.
This would totally be like
Yeah,
an
with-
Asian snack.
Like an Asian's, yeah, with like dried fish next to it and soju.
Peanuts in a bowl of peanuts, because the bowl of peanuts end up on every
my
old
God.
Korean man's
One of
thing.
those, you just pop one of them and then
When they called me from Cambodia, they're like, we really want to start marketing this. I'm like, cool, I'll take 100 kilos. They're like, there's 100 kilos for the world. I'm like, you asked me to help, So this is not a caper berry, not a caper, but a caper leaf.
okay.
Whew. We freeze dry everything at least once. We've had a lot of duds over the years, but some that are just like above and beyond anything else. And this is one of our all-time greatest hits. It's a freeze-dried miso. And it's
I also love that with all the peppercorns we ate and all the syrups, it's just adding on, it's just building onto the
I'd
flavors.
give you a piece of cardboard and start
Yeah.
tasting like something.
I take my cardboard medium rare.
Okay, that's
just
fine.
so we're aware.
Alright, well, obviously, everyone's familiar with balsamic vinegar, and we've came across this style of a traditional balsamic, and it's really what companies in Italy would give to family members or extended family, and it's a true 100-year balsamic vinegar. So there's only 50 bottles of this released in the world each year, and it's just about the most over-the-top vinegar you can get. Goes for just about $1,000 a bottle.
What? I feel like 2 Chainz should be on the show with us.
I mean, we've been looking for it. Let's get him on the next one.
Yeah.
But really, the idea is really you can just
Jesus
take a drop
Christ.
and just really
Don't spill that.
flavor bomb it.
That's so good, man.
Fantastic.
That,
That's
don't tell
just-
the queen about this shit.
I mean, seriously.
That's just
We got the
stupid.
gold spoons. I mean, it's perfect.
This is yeah.
That's just stupid. I mean, the flavor is there.
Yeah.
But how do you justify selling it for $1,000 a bottle? Like
Well,
what?
it's
You have to think that this thing was made before. This thing was barreled before World War I.
Wow.
and
Wow.
it survived through every devastating situation you can imagine. And people age them traditionally in Italy in their attics.
It's almost like pricing the way like certain antiques are.
Yeah.
If they
Well, like an
survive
old
both through a
scotch
war,
or something,
yeah.
right? Like a old whiskey,
Exactly.
yeah.
'Cause it's
And the
just
best thing,
cloth.
just like really rare booze, once people drink it or use it, there's less of it. So
It's gone.
yeah, that's it.
What would you use that for on
I
a
wouldn't.
dish?
I would just eat that
You
shit
just
plain.
drank it, right?
Yeah, I just drank that motherfucker.
Just drop it on your eyeballs?
That would be may burn a little, but
Yeah, make it a
satisfying.
PR
But it's
video.
awesome!
Yeah. It's worth every pain. It's worth every
I'm going
nerve.
blind for it!
Classic pairing actually for balsamic is vanilla or strawberry.
Oh.
So just get like the
Strawberry,
perfect
yes.
strawberry, a little drop on there,
like Fras de Bois.
like a foie de bois, like a
Panty
European
dropper.
wild, like a wild strawberry, or just like the most supreme scoop of gelato, just a couple of drops
See?
on there. And
Stop talking dirty to me, man.
For me, yeah.
I gotta grease you up a little.
For me, it'd be a boxer brief dropper for sure.
Yeah. That's
absolutely.
pretty serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys have obviously heard of Szechuan peppercorns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like if a Szechuan peppercorn's a Toyota, these are a Bugatti. So this is a
Damn, I thought you were gonna say
Sancho.
Maserati.
Yeah, but a
Bugatti is next
Bugatti, just
level.
take it
Damn.
right to the mountaintop.
Fucking-
It's 100% 2019 harvest from Japan. It's
They're from
true
Japan.
Sancho peppers, and Sancho pepper usually is served as a powder because it's an inferior Sancho pepper. We've got them in red and green, and these are just the most outrageous sort of a offshoot of a peppercorn I've ever had. It's got a combination of not only citrus, but then a little of that buzzy sting to it.
Yeah, the
but
numbness.
just really it's something that you almost don't want to stop eating. You just want to just keep salivating and going deeper. Crazy limited harvest. Like from this farm, we actually bring them in from, you know, probably for the whole world, they make about 100 kilos a year of each.
Wow.
Crazy.
Whoa. Oh, that's like crazy floral in the beginning, and then finishes a little bitter, but it's pleasant.
And it'll last.
You know what that feels like? It feels like when you like take psychedelics, you're like, it's kicking in, man, and then it peaks. That's what it feels like. And then you're like, whoa, it's full blown now.
Yeah, it's a little bit of adrenaline.
So do you ever see that episode of The Simpsons where Homer eats that
The chili pepper?
and he starts
yeah.
tripping?
Oh, that's the
I feel
best.
like if you ate enough of that,
those?
you could start tripping.
absolutely.
Right? Like you would start
100%.
hallucinating. Like,
No
whoa.
Ooh, that red one.
Right,
That's what I remember. But
yeah.
so much
But
more
it
intense.
stays. It stays like right on the top of your
There's
tongue.
just so much more citrus to it. The
Yeah, it
Japanese
is.
Style.
Holy fuck. I love it. I do.
But just before we taste a couple things, we're gonna brew up a little of this
Palate breaker.
little truffle tea.
See, I knew that's what when he dropped it off. He did it like he was dropping off drugs. He was just like,
Who's staying in there?
I'm like, okay.
So much
Truffle
fun.
and gold. I'm not worthy of that. Oh, I'm excited about this.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked.
Oh yeah, it smells like soup.
That is
Wow.
freaking elegant.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. It's just weird effect that it makes me want to drink more
Sure.
of it. You know what I mean? It's like releasing something in my brain that's like, oh, yeah, you could handle a 16-ounce pour of this.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
And I like how there's little bits of gold in there just shimmering.
Absolutely. I put a little extra in yours.
Wow. It looks like the galaxy.
Wait, which one's which? This one's the rainbow
It's
trout.
This is whitefish. What?
Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. When I came in here, I thought we were just drinking tea. This
Yeah,
has gone to a whole
I
nother
think
level.
that's what's great about the name, too.
I don't know what the hell is going on anymore.
But we have something that we always serve for triple VIPs. Obviously, you guys are triple VIPs.
Oh, hey, thank you.
And we do what's known as a rod taco. And rod taco, there's 3 ingredients we always have at Rare Tea Cellar. We always have truffles. We always have jamon de biota. This from Monteraz, our partners in
Love.
Spain.
Love
And
that
then
product.
we always have caviar. So we may not have carbohydrates, but we always have the rod taco.
Are you from Chicago?
Yeah.
I can tell by the way you say taco.
Yeah.
Like you got that right taco. I am down for that.
So we're just slicing until we get a big enough slice. Now these are burgundy truffles. This is the best you can get this time of year. We're right in between summer and winter season. Winter will always be the most aromatic, but it starts getting a little better as we go.
The best is that it's on a
Yeah.
styrofoam plate. That's what makes it even better. Yeah.
You gotta keep it classy.
Yeah. I imagine this is what you would eat as a snack at Ravinia on a styrofoam plate.
Absolutely. I'd eat it right on the original packaging.
This product is actually from Monteraz. It's from Salamanca in Spain. Minimum cure, just salt, natural sea salt, 3 years. So both the mother and father, 100% bloodline. It goes through 2 cycles of acorns naturally falling off the trees in the fall.
You guys are living the life, man.
Yeah, the smell on it is like, it's like earthy, like acorny. Like all the cheap prosciutto, you could smell kind of like the swininess or the gaminess, but this is just so
Yeah.
fucking clean.
You're absolutely right. Most prosciutto, yeah, they have that weird funk to it.
Yeah.
There's like none to
Wow.
this whatsoever.
I mean, and
But I love exposing this kind of world to friends of mine that are creative as well, because it sparks a different part of the brain, and it gets you thinking like, well, all the intense work that they do for their passion and craft is like we do the same. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
And it's all integrated to be the same discipline in a sense. You know what I mean? You do all your research, you do all your research, you apply everything that that you gained from the years. Same with him. So it's just like research. It all ends up just being research nerd shit at the end of the day.
I
So-
aspire to get to your level, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of my goals now. Like, you think that's truffle? Try this truffle.
You think that's elegant, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Try this
that
elegant.
prosciutto, look at this. This came from the same breed of pigs that lived together, and they were actually in love.
It's true.
Yeah.
You proved it. You can taste the love.
You can taste the love, man.
So-
Literally. Is that what I think it is?
That's a little imperial caviar. So it's a golden Osetra.
Fucking love golden Osetra.
This is ridiculous.
It's so good. Wow.
$1,000 an ounce.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
So.
Oh my god.
You're thinking plant.
Shut the fuck up. Good fucking lord. I would touch.
Why did you make me taste this?
I would touch anyone's dick right now.
See, now I can't. Man, now food's not gonna taste
Why'd
the
you
same
have to
anymore.
fucking call it a taco now? Shit.
That's a
If I
small
saw like a
luxury.
7-year-old use this
That's what love smells
snack at
like.
school, I'd be like, all right, pretentious.
Romance.